Throughout history, the world has witnessed the rise of extraordinary military leaders who reshaped the geopolitical landscape through their relentless pursuit of conquest. Among the most prominent conquerors, two names stand out: Alexander the Great of Macedonia and Genghis Khan of the Mongol Empire. Both accomplished remarkable feats and established vast empires, leaving a lasting mark on the course of history. In this video, we delve into the lives, strategies, and legacies of these legendary figures to answer the age-old question, who was the greatest conqueror? Born in 356 BC in the Kingdom of Macedonia, Alexander inherited the throne from his father, King Philip II, at the age of 20. Displaying remarkable military prowess from a young age, he embarked on a relentless campaign to expand his empire. Alexander's conquests were characterized by his strategic brilliance, innovative tactics, and charisma that inspired unwavering loyalty from his troops. Before I proceed further, I have a humble request to make. I would greatly appreciate if you could support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and now let's continue. Alexander's most renowned military campaign, which began in 334 BC, saw him conquer the Persian Empire, one of the most significant empires of that era. Through a series of decisive battles like Issus and Gaugamela, Alexander shattered the Persian forces, toppling Darius III and solidifying his control over vast territories in Asia. Pushing eastward, he reached the Indian subcontinent, but his exhausted troops eventually convinced him to turn back. Tragically, Alexander's ambitions were cut short when he died at the age of 32, leaving behind a vast empire that stretched from Greece to India. His legacy endured through the spread of Hellenistic culture, which influenced art, language, and philosophy throughout the region. On the other hand, Genghis Khan, born as Temujin in 1162, faced a tumultuous childhood in the Mongolian steppes, marked by constant tribal conflicts. Demonstrating exceptional leadership skills, he united the disparate Mongol tribes under his rule and adopted the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. The Mongol Empire he founded became the largest contiguous land empire in history. Genghis Khan's conquests commenced in the early 13th century, with a lightning-fast military campaign that saw him conquer northern China, Central Asia, and the Middle East. Employing innovative military tactics and an unyielding commitment to discipline, he led his army to victory after victory. His unparalleled skill in warfare enabled him to overcome superior foes, including the Khwarezmian Empire, which he completely annihilated. The Mongol Empire's expansion continued under Genghis Khan's successors, with the Golden Horde in Russia, the Ilkhanate in Persia, and the Yuan Dynasty in China. The empire's legacy extended beyond military conquests, as Genghis Khan's rule fostered economic prosperity and cultural exchange along the Silk Road. Alexander was a master tactician and strategist, known for his decisive and lightning-fast military campaigns. He preferred leading from the front, personally engaging in combat, and inspiring his troops by showing unmatched bravery. His use of the phalanx, combined with swift cavalry maneuvers, allowed him to conquer vast territories efficiently. Genghis Khan, on the other hand, had a unique military strategy characterized by mobility, deception, and adaptability. He excelled at combining the strengths of archers and horsemen, employing tactics such as the feigned retreat to lure his enemies into traps. Genghis Khan's military brilliance was also evident in his ability to integrate captured soldiers into his army, fostering a diverse and powerful fighting force. Alexander's army was highly disciplined and versatile, consisting of well-trained infantry, renowned cavalry, and skilled archers. His troops were battle-hardened, having faced numerous challenges during their campaigns, and their loyalty to Alexander was unwavering. However, it is essential to note that Alexander inherited a well-organized army from his father, which significantly contributed to his early successes. Genghis Khan's military strength lay in his ability to unite the disparate Mongol tribes and forge an indomitable force that struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. His warriors were adept at mounted archery and had remarkable endurance, enabling them to traverse vast distances in short periods, making surprise attacks on unsuspecting foes. Both Alexander and Genghis Khan were innovative military leaders, each contributing unique tactics to the art of war. Alexander's use of the phalanx, combined with cavalry charges, revolutionized warfare and became a hallmark of Macedonian military prowess. Genghis Khan's introduction of the composite bow and superior horsemanship gave his Mongol warriors a significant advantage on the battlefield. Additionally, he promoted the merits of intelligence gathering, psychological warfare, and the integration of conquered peoples into his military forces. Alexander's accomplishments include the creation of the Hellenistic civilization, which had a profound influence on art, culture, and philosophy. He founded more than 20 cities, many of which bore his name, including the famous Alexandria in Egypt. His efforts also fostered cultural exchanges between the East and West, known as the Hellenistic Age. However, Alexander's ambition sometimes led to excessive brutality and ruthless behavior during conquests. He famously destroyed the city of Persepolis in a fit of drunken rage and suppressed rebellions with merciless force. Genghis Khan's accomplishments primarily centered around his empire building, which facilitated trade and cultural exchange across Eurasia. His empire's Pax Mongolica brought relative stability and allowed the flourishing of knowledge, science, and technology. Additionally, his legacy was instrumental in the unification of the Mongol people. Though Genghis Khan's conquests were brutal, his empire was surprisingly tolerant and encouraged religious freedom and cultural exchange among its diverse subjects. Alexander's strengths included his military genius, strategic acumen, and ability to inspire loyalty. He had an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and maintained remarkable control over his vast empire. However, he was known to be impulsive and could be overly ambitious, leading to overextension of his resources. Genghis Khan's strengths lay in his unmatched military tactics, leadership qualities, and the ability to unify nomadic tribes into a cohesive force. He was an innovative leader who rewarded merit and fostered unity among his people. However, his empire faced the risk of fragmentation upon his death, and his successors struggled to maintain the same level of cohesion and leadership. Alexander's conquests were driven by a desire to spread Hellenistic culture, seek personal glory, and fulfill his ambition of conquering the known world. In contrast, Genghis Khan's initial conquests were motivated by revenge and the desire to unite the Mongol tribes. However, as his empire grew, his ambitions shifted towards building a lasting and cohesive empire. Genghis Khan's empire covered a significantly larger area than Alexander's. Genghis Khan's conquests extended across vast regions of Asia and Europe, from China and Central Asia to the Middle East and Eastern Europe. His empire spanned approximately 24 million square kilometers, making it the largest contiguous land empire in history. In contrast, Alexander's empire covered around 5 million square kilometers, which is still impressive for his time but considerably smaller in comparison. While both conquerors had far-reaching effects on the civilizations they encountered, Alexander's influence primarily spread Greek culture, language, and customs. This phenomenon is often referred to as Hellenization. His conquests led to the blending of Greek and Eastern cultures, giving rise to the Hellenistic Age. On the other hand, Genghis Khan's empire contributed to the integration of various cultures and promoted the exchange of ideas, technologies, and commodities between the East and West. The Pax Mongolica facilitated a period of peace and stability, fostering cultural, economic, and scientific advancements. Though one area where their fates significantly diverged was in terms of succession and the longevity of their empires. Alexander's empire quickly fragmented after his death due to the lack of a clear successor, leading to a series of wars among his generals in what is known as the Wars of the Diadochi. In contrast, Genghis Khan's empire continued to expand under his successors and the leadership of his descendants, most notably during the reign of his grandson Kublai Khan, who established the Yuan dynasty in China. Both Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan were exceptional conquerors who shaped the course of history in profound ways. Alexander's legacy lies in the spread of Greek culture and the Hellenistic civilization, while Genghis Khan's legacy is synonymous with the largest empire ever known. In terms of personal combat style and strategy, both leaders displayed unique strengths that allowed them to achieve remarkable military successes. While Alexander excelled in swift conquests and leading from the front, Genghis Khan's adaptability and mobility were unparalleled. As for their accomplishments and misdeeds, both leaders left lasting impacts on the world. Alexander's conquests had a profound cultural exchange, while Genghis Khan's empire brought stability and tolerance to the regions under his rule. Ultimately, deciding who was the greatest conqueror depends on one's perspective and the era in which they lived. But if you ask me, it was Genghis Khan. His accomplishment of uniting the warring Mongol tribes and transforming them into a formidable force is a Herculean achievement and simply outweighs the other criteria. But this is my personal opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so please share in the comments. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out my future videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day ahead.